Number 27, Mileage.
Welcome. It is a beautiful day for the beautiful game, and we're so glad to be here with you in the tiny Demon Fortress itself, historic Columbus Crew Stadium. Kickoff between your Columbus Eagles and Century United, just moments away. Bart Logan, Darren Van Paris with you. We're so glad to be bringing you all the action here on Eagles TV, sponsored by our friends at Perez Morris, Fire and Ice Heating and Cooling, and of course the Nordec, empowered by the Greater Columbus Golden Boys and Girls Supporters Group / Lifestyle Brand. It is Father's Day, and in traditional Father's Day fashion, my best dad joke I've got for you is,
okay, here we go.
Truly do let anyone in here, it looks like.
Hey, there we go.
Darren Van Paris. Darren, how are you, sir?
Doing well, to yourself?
It not bad. This is a dream come true for a couple of diehard Columbus Crew supporters ourselves here at historic Crew Stadium. It's a great doubleheader for Columbus soccer today. The Crew 2 kicked off before this. You were here for that game.
Yes, sir.
Convincing win, and hopefully the Eagles able to keep that trend going.
Absolutely. Yeah, settings could be worse here, folks. Beautiful day, 75, 78 degrees and sunny here at a historic Crew Stadium. So, we're hoping to keep it going here with the Eagles.
And we're going to pause quickly here for the playing of the national anthem. Then we'll be right back. The anthem is played, and we are back. We're just moments away from kickoff between your Columbus Eagles and Century United. Eagles coming to the game off their second win of the season, a 2-0 victory over the aforementioned Century United. So a rematch here after the Eagles win on the road last weekend. And we'll head to Darren Van Paris now for the starters.
Yeah, here we go, Bart. So number 2, Isabella Giannacci. Number 3, Ashley Goglin as our captain today. Defender Cheryl Shope. Defender Katie Cox, or she might be playing in the midfield today. We'll see. We'll see. Yep. Then we got number 14, Megan Bodker. Number 15, Alicia Donnelly. Number 17, Madison Costner is back as our striker. Defender number 25, Audrey Shea. Number 29, Shay Robertson, playing as a midfielder. Then as a defender, Monique Hanayek. Sorry, Monique, if I did not say your name correctly, but we will work on that. And in goal today, we do have Amanda Poorbaugh, number 0.
So Poorbaugh getting her 6th start of the season for Columbus, and it's exciting. Alicia Donnelly, coming off of a 2-goal game.
Yeah, brace, right?
Yeah, brace. Come from behind win for the Eagles last weekend against Century United as both of these teams are getting ready to get started, and we can't wait to see them in action here. And the beautiful turf now at historic Crew Stadium, but this is a better turf surface, I think, than a handful of MLS clubs that play on turf for their home.
Hey, well, we even water the turf here. If you saw it earlier, we had the old they had in the big jug driving around on the trucks and everything, spraying it down here. But yeah, beautiful setting here. Yeah, this is nice looking turf. I mean, it's not overly hot from kind of being field level earlier at the Crew 2 game, but yeah. Certainly hoping for the best here.
The Eagles certainly would be hoping for. They are 500 coming into the game, two wins, 2 losses, and a draw. Right now in 3rd in the Central Division. and they're playing a Century United team that is last right now. So this is a team that, a winnable game, I think, if you're Columbus coming into it. And we'll see as we're ready here for kickoff at center field, as your Eagles will be taking on against Century United. Eagles in their familiar black and yellow trim as the ball is kicked off, and we are underway. It's Madison Costner who kicks it off. Now Cheryl Shope has playing it over to that is Monique Hayden. So she's going to be wearing. That may be Reventlow.
Yeah, maybe a name.
She traditionally wears that 16 number. We got Hanayak as the starter at least earlier. We'll see. Regardless, right now, it's on the foot of Audrey Shay. Shay plays it over to Bodker. Head trying to chase that one down as Costner, but Century United will get there first. Played up, now pressing was Janachi.
We see Shay Robertson lining up on the left wing here.
Yeah, Robertson looks like she's wearing that 29. We've seen her play a couple of games and a couple appearances for the Eagles. She's been a sub for Madison Costner, I believe, in most of the occasions. So she's getting the start out here in the wide flank as the Eagles in that 4-3-3 lineup that we've seen most of the season. As Century United plays the ball out, we'll get our first throw into the game. We're inside of the second minute as Cheryl Shope will throw it. Shope's throw in, though, intercepted, chipped ahead by Century United. Now played back around the midfield. Up and out of play once again. Shope will track it down for another throw in for Columbus.
Yeah, so just kind of like we were anticipating, we've got Cox and Janachi in the middle of the park here. We also got Gunderson. We kind of saw that the last home game over at Capitol where she subbed on and kind of played more of kind of a holding midfielder to kind of she just kind of ran across the park and kind of filled the gaps where needed. But yeah, looking forward to seeing if the connection with Janachi and Cox can continue here.
Yeah, Gunderson, who we've seen her play kind of all over the field. She's a bit of that Swiss Army knife, but has some of that attacking power too. And maybe playing in a little bit of a deep-lying playmaker position almost.
Keep them organized, keep the ball moving. But you're going to get that from a coach, right? So
absolutely.
Someone that kind of knows the game really well, you can kind of plug and play.
So Reventlow has it right now. Long ball played ahead. Good look. And she's going to find Cheryl Shope. Shope looking to swing it in. Oh, she couldn't quite get the boot on it that she wanted. That's going to go out of play for a goal kick. Into the third minute now. No score between your Eagles and Century United. As it's going to be headed up, and it's going to be Reventlow chasing this ball down in her half. Played back to the keeper a little bit slow as that was rolling.
Yeah, slightly nervy there. She got to it, though.
Poor Bob made no mistakes with it. Century United with the ball. Moved out to this near side. Eagles doing a good job of defending and not really allowing as the long ball's played in there. It'll be no problem for poor Bob. He'll roll it up for Bodker. Century United the Eagles have done really well in the middle of the field, in the middle of the park so far. As Costner tries to leave that for Janachi, but there's a little miscommunication there, and it ends up on the Century United foot. Pressing there is Costner, forcing a harrowing pass, but Century United able to corral that, and they're tempted to move up. As Columbus again pressing.
I think the Eagles here, you can see that they're wanting to press the ball even with the back. You see Costner making, she's tracking down whoever has the ball as far as the center backs go. But not much. There's a decent gap between her and the rest of the midfield. So if you wonder if you see maybe her being a little more conservative or them picking their spots a little bit more, or at least if they're going to try and press, you try and bring, Cox up a little bit higher up the field so there's ability kind of win those second balls or even just make them, instead of playing it direct up the field, you're playing them wide. So I wonder if we'll see a slight adjustment here.
What'll be interesting is we're going to have a goal kick coming here. No, it looks like it will be a
throw-in. Yeah.
And so Shope will throw it in for Columbus. Most of the play has been here on the left side, this near side of the field.
Just push her in the back.
We get a foul there coming against Century United. Katie Cox will play it over to Shope, who will take the. Will be Shope or Reventlow. Looks like Shope will leave it for Monique, and she will take the free kick. Played over to Shay. Shay carrying the ball forward. Long diagonal ball. She's trying to get that ahead for Donnelly, but Central United able to pick it off.
Nice. This is where you do it right there.
Good interception there from Shay Robertson, though. Robertson taking the shot.
It's okay.
Skips in, and the keeper will glove it, but not a bad opportunity for Robertson. The first shot of the game here coming just inside the 6-minute mark.
Yeah, Shay's very active so far. You can even kind of see her a little bit. She does a good job of pressing the opposing team and reads the game really well. You can tell she's kind of guiding some of her teammates as well as where to go and mark next. She picked the ball off there and had a shot on goal. Nice start.
And it looks like a fluid front three too, because Robertson, she's lining up here on the left side, but she took that over at the right side of the box. And she's one of those. She's a new player with the Eagles this year, an Ohio University Bobcat. Go Bobcats!
There you go.
Was on the all freshman team in 2020 for OU.
Yeah, certainly a lot of MAC representation. I know we talked about that last broadcast, but nearly 2/3 of the team here is this is from a MAC team.
We love the MACtion. Goal kick here coming for Columbus. And again, so far, the Eagles seeming to, own possession a little bit. They've really set a pretty good wall up there at the midfield that, Central United just has not really been able to dribble through. It's a great long ball there is played by Monique Reventlow for Cheryl Shope to run into. Shope,
nice cut.
Nice cut. Takes that shot, and it's pushed away.
Well done, Cheryl.
Good look there from Shope, but it's cleared out by Central United. But a couple good opportunities from Cheryl Shope.
Classic Cheryl, giving somebody ankles early in the game.
That's
things you love to see.
Well, especially there, we saw her there earlier, and I think the defender, after she played that cross earlier in the play on a kind of similar play,
right.
I think the defender was anticipating it, and so
good hit. Okay,
good chance there from Donnelly. Skies it though just above the goal. But back to Shope, I think the defender, anticipated again another cross on there.
Action, yeah.
Shope's able to take advantage there with that little cut.
Yeah, she set her up perfectly there. Nice little run there by Donnelly. Costner's doing a good job back to goal, and Alicia Donnelly's doing a good job replacing the space where Madison Costner went, and maybe an extra touch, but I don't mind where the shot was. She got a good strike on it. Certainly you want to have a little bit closer to goal, but if you have opportunity in space and you feel like you've got a chance to hit it, why not?
Exactly, and if anything, just to make them respect that threat. And come out, and you might be able to open up some more space in the box.
It's always fan favorite, right? What do we say?
Yeah.
Shoot!
Yes. That's out now for Audrey Shay. Shay,
nice.
Skipping it ahead for Donnelly. Donnelly, nice ball out there. I think that's Donnelly with it right now.
I think it's Madison Bodker.
Oh, Bodker,
14.
Yeah, Bodker
playing was a right back.
You'd like to see the overlapping right back. So that's something that has been a trademark with these Matt Ogden teams for the Eagles, liking to see those attacking fullbacks.
Yeah, last game we didn't see much of it, at least when we were playing over at Capitol. We saw a lot of Cheryl Shope. That's kind of her game for sure, but we saw a lot on the left side. But it'd be nice to see if you can keep them honest on the right side too. And now you've got the defense potentially playing a little more conservative, then you have some openings in the middle of the field here.
Yeah, I think that's something that the Eagles are looking for, somebody to kind of replace after the loss of Maurice Mousset, who was that kind of dynamic bombing forward right back for the Eagles last year opposite Cheryl Shope. Looking for someone to in that mold. We've seen Feldhaus get a couple opportunities, Madison Feldhaus, in those last games, and now getting the opportunity here is Bodker, and so far, creating some opportunities.
No doubt.
It's going to be Monique Reventlow with it. Eagles nest over in 105. getting the fans going. Good crowd here at Historic Cruise Stadium. Spaced out maybe a little bit, as it is a
people
pretty large
find
stadium,
some shade after the first game. I don't blame them.
Oh, certainly not.
Yeah, certainly would be remiss without thanking Nordec and Sage Share worked really hard on getting this organized with the crew front office, and want to appreciate and thank you the crew for helping organize this as well and getting the facilities here and set up and allowing us to be here.
Absolutely. Katie Cox's shot was blocked, although I think there are some arguments that there could have been a handball. We did not end up seeing it. Now ball's going to be played out wide. Your Century United, first time in the attacking third for Columbus all game, and a good ball skied in, but unable to get the head on target. It looks like we will have a corner kick though, and this is going to be our first corner of the match. Still scoreless here in the 11th minute on Eagle TV. So Century United will take their first corner of the game, certainly against the run of play so far. And Columbus might be able to catch the keeper out of the net. Get the quick shot, Cheryl, if you can.
There's Madison.
Yeah, we heard a call for the chip, and Madison Costner streaking down the left side. Costner putting on the afterburners. Left foot, Costner punched away there by the keeper. Great save, but good opportunity for Madison Costner's. Madison Bodker there tried to play it forward to Donnelly, but it's going to be out of play. Good opportunity there from Costner.
I mean, she ran darn near. I don't even. What's the dimensions from goal line to goal line?
About as close to doing. I want to. I'm gonna take a sip of water for Madison.
I was trying to do some math. If you knew it, it's okay if you don't. Maybe we should know that, but
we are who we are,
people. Okay, we don't got to apologize about that. Anyway, my point is, she was a little bit before she got the ball, slight more half field, and it seemed like the defenders had angles. They certainly were, behind her. And she just kept dribbling, and no one was closing down space. So great work by Madison there.
Absolutely is.
Certainly good job by the keeper there, too. Great
takeaway there by Cox. And here's a good counter for Columbus. Cox out left off the give and go. She's going to look to swing it in, but it's going to go out of play. That's going to be a corner, though, won by Katie Cox. That was a good counter attack.
Yep.
Let's see who will take this corner kick. It looks like it's going to be Danny Gunderson heading over there.
Corner kick, Eagles.
So this will be the first corner of the game for Columbus here from the near side.
PA announcer's getting into it.
Yeah, we love to hear it. So Gunderson starting in lieu of Ashley Goglin, and I assume would be wearing the armband.
Sit, ball, sit.
Here's Donnelly.
There you go.
Sending it forward and catching that one through traffic there was the Century United keeper. Put it in a dangerous place there, Bodker. Century United. Passes exchanged between the cornerbacks, and now it's out wide. Continuing to press there is Janacci. Robertson
got
a little bit clumped up together, but now it's back with Danny Gunderson. To Shope, back to Gunderson.
Yeah, switch. Okay, it works.
Monique Reventlow, who's had a couple nice long balls. We've seen a couple of them from the center backs. Audrey Shea as well, and she's got it now.
Oh, that's a good ball.
Once again, forward. Can Janacci get under it? Not quite. That's going to be bouncing into the waiting hands of the keeper. Here's Gunderson there trying to anticipate. Shope marshals her out of play, and we're going to get another throw in for Columbus. 15 minutes into this one.
Yeah, last
no score.
Sorry, Bart, let me cut you off there. Last 5-6 minutes have been really solid from the Eagles here. They've had some good chances, which we've kind of talked about, but also, once Century's getting the ball, they're not getting much, and they're being closed out pretty quickly. So, hopefully they can keep this sustained pressure up here.
Absolutely is. Here's Katie Cox taking it away, and then she is fouled, pulled down. She's been fouled a couple
like the
times.
second time she just like straight either got pushed in the back or
that was like a horse
down.
collar tackle.
Right.
It looked like almost. But Katie Cox and Isabella Giannacci, both of them, these newcomers this season for the Eagles, and have really, cemented themselves there in that midfield and made that midfield trio, usually with Ashley Goglin. But again, today we've got Danny Gunderson there. It's been so strong for Columbus.
Yeah, they're both really active. They just got a good feel for the game, and you can tell they're in the right spots, and they're able to, if they're not connecting passes, they're on the defensive end. They're in positions to make plays too.
And another great read there from Cox. Intercepted, but couldn't quite, keep that calm down. But you'll stop that just to simply stop the counter and slow it down
no
too.
doubt. Yep.
You'll take that.
For Century United, into the match, number 26, Jaden Sharpless.
So we're getting a substitution for Century United.
Number 12, Gabrielle Larson.
Yeah, Jaden Sharkless.
Jaden Sharpless coming in.
She's replacing the right back, it looks like.
Number 12, their right back. And so we unfortunately
maybe got somebody else coming
looks
off
like
here on the
maybe
field.
another one coming on for Century United. We unfortunately did not get a roster for Century United, so we're gonna try to do our best to pick up names, but appreciate it. Katie Cox. It's like a little bit of confusion here. Is she coming off, or does she need looked at?
She might have got
picked up a nick, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not quite sure. Doesn't look like they're allowing to make a substitution here, so Eagles are playing with 10 people currently.
Yes, as we are back underway on the far side of the field. And official not allowing Cox on yet. Now she's back on. And
if I had to guess, maybe she got a cut or something on her lip. I don't know, but that was kind of odd.
Ball played forward by Century United, but Cheryl Shope is going to just let that one roll out of play for a goal kick.
Goal kick, Eagles.
And it's going to be Amanda Pourbaugh with it. Back with Shay. Forward to Donley. Donley, quick touch to Bodker, and she gets it right back. Bodker back to Shay. And with the keeper. Moving it forward is going to be Audrey Shea. She's going to take the open field.
Take her face. Yes.
That away.
Take her space. Might as well, right?
Good little chip forward by Giannacci. Columbus, great possession here from the Eagles as it's back with Katie Cox.
There you go, Katie.
She starts to move north-south.
Nice.
Donley played to Giannacci. Giannacci, she's got Costner. Will she find her? Step over there, takes the shot through traffic. It is blocked. Can Columbus regain possession? It looks like Century United's going to. No, not so fast. Danny Gunderson getting between that one. Now it's a counter opportunity for Century United. Coming in from the left side. Cross swung in. Misses the target, but chased down by Century. The midfielder 6 trying to swing across, and Monique Reventlow with a good clearance and keeping it from going out of play. Sends it up, and then it ends up a throw-in for Columbus. A nice play from the veteran Reventlow and the spot start. Now Costner heads it over, but it's going to go back to the keeper. Now out wide. Oh, miscommunication there, and Columbus will be the beneficiary. And it's going to be Robertson to throw it in. No, not so fast. It's Cheryl Shope.
Cheryl.
Headed down, Giannacci. Out wide to Robertson. Robertson. That was the OU connection there between the two of them. Now it's Katie Cox.
Yeah, get it wide. That also
Cox
works too.
Back to Giannacci. And
working
just outside the top of the box. Cox fires it, but could not get that one on top target. Well, let's try that better. So we will get a goal kick, but not a bad opportunity there
Yeah.
for Columbus.
You're saying there, it's not, I mean, yeah, hasn't quite got that super obvious chance other than Madison Cosner kind of doing a solo thing on her own there. But they're doing a good job. You know, Eagles have a nice little chemistry, the top of the box there, and keeping possession. Just, you know, give Century credit. They did a good job of keeping everybody in front of them and didn't allow the Eagles to get in behind.
So we're scoreless here into the 21st minute. Columbus has had the better part of the ball, but neither of these teams have been able to. A couple good chances for Columbus and a couple on target. We've not seen Amanda Pourbaugh, the Eagles keeper, challenged yet by Central United.
Been enjoying the day for her, Amanda.
Yeah, we hope that it will remain that way.
Right. Which I like to hear as a goalie. It's a nice casual day at the park.
Yeah, exactly. It's a beautiful day. It's, you know, maybe 60, 70 degrees maybe. Just absolutely gorgeous weather here in Columbus, Ohio. Not something we can say too often in June.
Yeah, certainly earlier in the week it was fun.
Oh, yes. And the power. Not that you need the power here, but the power is on. So it's going to be a kick coming from Pourbaugh as he's waiting to send players up the field. She gets it over to Donnelly. Donnelly trying to head it out there for Janacci and trapped down by Bodker. It's Katie Cox. And it's back to Janacci. And over here with Monique Reventlow. Reventlow skies in. It'll go out of play for a throw in there for Century United. We want to shout out to our sponsors. Perez Morris, as this ball is coming in. Of course, our title sponsor. And we'll be hearing from Michelle Thompson from Perez Morris Law Firm at halftime. Really looking forward to that conversation. Also, Fire and Ice Heating and Cooling. You don't maybe need them today, but you certainly need Fire and Ice. If you need an AC, especially after this week, head over to fireandicetemp.com and get yourself a new AC. And then, of course, the Nordeck, our friends and yours. Nordeck memberships on sale now. Head to nordeca.com. As we had a substitution, and coming on it is Michaela Powers. I think for Danny Gunderson, it looks like.
Yep, looks like it.
So
yeah,
Michaela Powers, playing up a little bit more advanced than we're used to her playing. She's traditionally that center back. But it looks like in Ashley Goglin's absence, as she does seem to be out, we're hopeful that she didn't pick up a nick or anything. But Powers, we're used to seeing her in the midfield in those indoor sessions, and we know that she certainly has some offensive and is a threat from outside the box with that
certainly
shot
something
of
to keep in
hers.
mind. Yep.
So Century United playing it back in their own end. Out wide there, a diagonal ball, but it's going to be played back.
Get out of bounds.
Come on, it will.
We'll take it.
Those are the giveaways that you do not want to see if you are Century United and their head coach, Mike Blatz, but Matt Ogden and his Eagles team are relishing these opportunities.
Yeah, certainly want to try and take advantage of it, right? Got it down into the outside of the box. Maybe you try and throw it into the box or get a quick pass back and cross it in.
Here's Donnelly with it.
Little
Bodker
post up.
looking for it back. Swinging the cross. She's trying to find Shay Robertson.
Nice. That's a good idea.
There's Michaela Powers trapping that down. Now it's Katie Cox. Cox, though, looks like she's playing her leg a little bit off and
caught between two different
now
thoughts,
a counter opportunity here for Century United. Their first attacking option from the
Good
run
tackle.
of play, but a great sliding tackle there from Cheryl Shope to force a corner kick. It'll be the second corner of the game, first from this near side for Century United, as we still have no score.
Corner kick, Century United.
Ball swung in, and that is going to go into the netting and out of play. You will take that as well if you're the Eagles.
Yeah, looks like the ball kind of floated on there for the Century United player.
That's a little. We got a little breeze here, but I
Yeah.
don't know if they can
Attribute
blame
that
the
much
breeze for that one.
Yeah.
Although it is a nice breeze, we will take it.
Substitution for Century United. Alexis Kendrow into the match, replacing Mila Sharpless.
So Alexis Kendrow is coming into the match. She was replacing Mila Sharpless. Unfortunately, I did not catch her number.
Nor did I, sorry.
We'll be all right. Here's Giannacci
go at him.
for Columbus, and that's all that matters. Giannacci fires it.
Oh.
Rebound. Oh, Shay nearly got it. Now Cox played forward and rolling it in and trapping it. And it may have been,
Offside.
Katie Cox was in an offside position, so that was Shay Robertson. That was Katie Cox who took that second shot. So had Cox beat the keeper, it would have been no good as it stands. Still a good opportunity, though, for Columbus.
It's a good opportunity. You know, they've been something that has been a positive thus far has been their ability to press back in Century's own half, and they're turning them over and playing in numbers. You know, you'd like to convert this, but you know, if you can keep that consistently, it's going to give you great opportunities.
And so we've got a throw-in coming for Columbus from that corner on the far side. It's Costner back to Bodker. Intercepted as here comes Century United now with a counter opportunity. Long ball played ahead, but it's going to be corralled there by Monique Reventlow for Columbus. Reventlow slowing it down a little bit as she goes back and forth with Audrey Shea. And she's got it back to Reventlow.
Nice ball.
Long ball played over and ahead for Donnelly. Donnelly, 2 goals last week against Century United as she loses a couple defenders.
Unlucky.
Shot there in the box. It is blocked. And Century United trying to quickly clear it out of play. It's going to go out on the Century United player, and so it's a throw-in for Columbus. Eagles maintaining possession. It's Michaela Powers. Powers playing it across the box.
Yeah, I like what we're seeing from Donnelly thus far. You know, she definitely is playing with a little more confidence, coming off of a brace last game. But she's doing a good job of taking on defenders when she has her one-on-one opportunities.
There's a quick turnover there as Katie Cox once again drawing a foul off and good defensive play there by Cox to stop that counterattack. Would-be counterattack, I should say. There's Reventlow. Reventlow gets it ahead to Shea. Now it's Costner bullying her. Loses that, but it's kicked out of play. Throw in here for Columbus. Costner grabs it herself. She doesn't want to slow things down. It's to Cheryl Shope. Shope steps over and then gives it to Costner. Costner trying to get along the goal line for a cross, but it's taken away. Century United with it now.
Good, well done.
Again, that press from the Eagles is Revenlow's far down the field remaining. But she and Shope have switched spots.
Nice move.
Reventlow there, a foul. It'll slow the play down here as we are entering the 30th minute. Still no score between your Eagles and Century United, but Eagles knocking at the door. Of course, they've been in this position before. Just a couple weeks ago in Burnmore Stadium, They had a couple good opportunities, and then you saw a Beadling SC team that was able to, after, really against the run of play, get a couple of quick goals late in the first half, and an eventual 4-1 loss for the Eagles. So if you're Columbus, you like what you're doing here, but you want to make sure that you keep that foot on the pedal.
Right. I think it's a decent turnout here today from some of the fans staying over from the Crew 2 game. So you get a goal, you get some momentum with the crowd cheering, get it going. So, I think you need to get a goal here soon.
Long ball played up and headed clear by Monique Reventlow. Nice takeaway there from Michaela Powers. Oh, the safe play as she sends it back to the keeper, Poorbaugh. Poorbaugh, a big boot, trying to find Donnelly. There's
nice turn.
Janacci. Great turn there from Janacci. Can she get there first? She does. Just the motor between her and Katie Cox. They just cover a lot of ground.
Woo!
Nice. Oh, that just touched just a little too strong there from Janacci. And a great run here offside, though, and it wouldn't have mattered. Great save from Amanda Poorbaugh. But offside, and that was a little bit harrowing there for a moment. But I did think she was offside, and looked like the linesman agreed with us.
Good job by the center backs there. Reventlow and Shay doing a good job keeping their line. Certainly like the audacity there of Janacci, trying to make a little move behind her back to move into space and elude the defender. If you're going to make that, you got to make sure you get it done and convert the move and not turn over. So it's got to be careful, but certainly like the soccer, sometimes you just got to try things, and sometimes it doesn't work out. But just making sure understanding and awareness of where you are on the field too.
Yeah, exactly. Especially in a game when you're kind of struggling to create something right now. They've had some things. Yeah, add a little bit of creativity.
Right.
And especially with how strong they've been playing.
We've got Alexis Summer here coming in, coming up top for Madison Cosner, giving her a blow. Then we've got number 33, Amy King, playing on the left side here, in place for Shay Robertson.
So this is the first that we get a chance to see Alexis Summer, Wooster, Ohio native and Wright State player. Usually don't see a number 4 there in the 9 position, but it's out here. And that's really, one of the areas that the Eagles, I think, would like to see some production and some capable subs or someone really to push and challenge Madison Costner at that center forward position. Maybe someone especially with the complementary skill set. Costner is more that kind of, prototypical target forward.
Right. Great
with her back to the ball. Strong. Maybe someone to things up. Right now, though, you've got Katie Cox pushing.
Yeah, maybe slide her a little bit higher up the field. Maybe it's just a situation where the ball is played.
Out with Cox. Cox dribbling it, gives it to Shope. Back with Cox. And here's Alexis Summer.
Switch it.
I'm sorry, that's not Alexis Summer. That's Amy King. Apologies. Shot there. First on target for Central United, coming here in the 34th minute, and it was absolutely no problem for Amanda Poorbaugh. It's Bodker, who's, I think, was looking, to pass, and then just kept getting open field, and so she's taking it now as it's played back to Bodker. Here's Janacci. Good.
Nice ball.
Boisterous crowd as Shope gets it. A great ball there from Janacci. Shope swinging it in. Oh, and there was waiting for it. was Amy King, but the keeper was able to get her mitts on it. Out now. Move ahead by Century United.
Well done.
Janachi looked like she was fouled, but no call coming from our
Yeah,
official.
couldn't tell if maybe she just lost her feet there.
She was fouled viciously and violently,
Okay,
Darren.
well then we'll keep it objective, Bart. You're right.
That should have been a clear red. No warning. As it is Century United. Back in the middle of the park. They're starting to play a little bit more advanced.
Yeah.
Ball into the box and scooped up there by the keeper. It only took him about 36 minutes. Poor ball. With a big boot across half field, Donley. Now it's a foot race here as Shope will get there first. Doing a great job. And it will be a goal kick.
Yeah.
Great savvy play there from Shope to just kind of start slowing down a little bit and use her body as the kind of the screen or picker almost and let that go out.
Trying to escort that ball out. She ended up picking up a foul on it too.
Let's rev it low. Played ahead to Shope.
Certainly can potentially see it on the side of the field here, but like to appreciate everybody that came out and supported the Eagles today. Largest turnout of the year by far. So just love the coordination that we're able to get here with Crew 2 playing. I think it helps bring some other people out and make it a whole day event, right? So started off. It's right in the middle of the day with the 2 o'clock game and 5 o'clock kick here with the Eagles, but wanted to thank everybody for coming out and supporting the Eagles today. So thank you.
Absolutely, and go ahead and if you're watching the webcast, go ahead and make sure that you start tweeting at the Crew and say, hey, you should have the Eagles back, playing some more games. We do love Bernlohr Stadium. Don't mistake that, but there's just something about playing here at historic Crew Stadium. Do it just for your broadcasters.
That's right. Broadcasters are people too.
Janachi to Cox.
Oh, come on, ref. We'll get a PK.
And a penalty
we'll get a PK.
Coming. A blatant foul as Katie Cox pushed from behind off a great through ball played by Isabella Janachi. And let's see who's going to take it.
So
are they going to let Katie finish the job? She earned it. Well, she has the chance to put the Eagles in front here. Penalty in this 38th minute. Chance coming from the crowd as Cox, the Granville native, the Bowling Green player, to the spot.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, columbuseaglesfc.com. Fly with us today.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, columbuseaglesfc.com. Fly with us today.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, columbuseaglesfc.com. Fly with us today.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, columbuseaglesfc.com. Fly with us today.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, columbuseaglesfc.com. Fly with us today.
fan supporter group, and that is, what it's all about. And hopefully, you get the chance to see something. And excellent. It sounds like we've got some audio coming back for the stream. And so in case as we had a little bit of an interruption there for the web stream, but we are back underway. It is a 1-0 game here in Columbus as the Eagles are leading here in the 49th minute. Bart Logan with Michelle Thompson from Perez Morris, our lead sponsor. And Michelle, you were mentioning again the tie between Perez Morris, a women-owned law firm, and supporting women's soccer and women's sports here in Columbus. And it's certainly something that we appreciate so much as we're able to bring these broadcasts because of support from sponsors like Perez Morris.
Yeah, I'm really happy to be here. I think it's amazing that we could have this opportunity to sponsor this team and grow the community alone. I mean, I think it's big for us as attorneys at Perez Morris that we help the community, and that includes women's sports and the soccer community, and our morals and goals, they really align with the Columbus Eagles. That includes dedication, that includes teamwork, and most importantly includes uplifting women. We were talking a minute ago about how we have these young fans, in the stands that watch these games, and after the games you see their faces light up to get an autograph. But more importantly, they get to see these women out on the field and understand that can be them too.
Absolutely, and of course, one of the bonuses as the lead sponsor, you're of course the sponsor of the Eagles jerseys, and again, we're not biased at all here. Hands down, the best jersey in the WPSL, and I actually would argue that it's probably the best jersey in a professional soccer team in Columbus right now. All due respect to our friends here that are allowing us to host this place as Madison Costner breaks through. Wait, quick opportunity here from Giannacci. Oh, but she just puts it wide. But you're sporting the Perez Morris Eagles jersey. Do you guys get any say in some of the design on that?
I had absolutely no say in the design of this jersey. However, our fearless leader, Sarah Perez, she may have had something to do with that, but it is really cool to see our logo on the players and have them out in the field wearing our name on their kits. It's very exciting and very proud to work for Perez Morris.
So is there anything else that, our viewers should know about Perez Morris? How can they connect with you to learn more if they've got any legal work that they need to do, or if they just want to, patronize a sponsor who's supporting women's soccer here in Columbus?
Yeah, I think the most important thing about Perez Morris is that not only are we great attorneys, of course I'm going to tell you how great of attorneys we are, but we're good people. And, we preach this all the time, that the attorneys that we hire and the employees that we hire are good people. And that is so important to our clients because they want to work with good people. They want to work with people they can trust. And we really work to build relationships with our clients and for that reason. And, if we can make sure our clients are happy and comfortable and trust us, that's the most important thing.
I'm not going to make the joke about, that lawyers and the fact that you guys are good people at Perez Morris, making it one of those other reasons that sets you apart from the rest of the profession. I guess I just did.
That's all right. You made the joke earlier that it's a man's world, and I can tell you that being a lawyer, at least at Perez Morris, is not a man's world. We are not just being women-owned, but we're trying to run the world here. It might as well be a Beyonce song.
I love it. Well, Michelle, thank you so much for joining us here for this and kind of putting up with us as we had a little bit of technical difficulties. But again, if people want to learn more, head to perezmorris.com. And again, just thank you so much, you for joining us. Pass along our regards as well to Sarah and just the entire team at Perez Morris.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
Wonderful. I appreciate it. We are into the 53rd minute, still a 1-0 lead for your Columbus Eagles as it is played in by Century United. And it's over now. On the side with Bodker. Bodker plays ahead, trying to find Donley. As Donley pressing forward. And Century United Century United in their white jerseys, going from right to left here at historic Crew Stadium. Keeper slings it up the field. And it's out there with Shay Robertson on the left side. Robertson ahead to Costner. Costner leave there for Isabella Giannacci. Back to Costner. To Giannacci. Trying to get it out wide.
Ooh.
Now a quick turnaround. Giannacci shot. Blocked in the box as Darren Van Peris back behind the mic. Good
Hello
to have
again,
you, Darren.
everybody.
Ooh, nice little flip up there.
Nice.
From Century. Second one, that time it is cleared. No problem there from Bodker.
Yeah. Thank Michelle. She did a great job dealing with us, dealing with you, Bart. It's another conversation for a different day, but no, that was perfect. So certainly the Eagles are lucky to have a sponsor like Perez Morris.
They certainly are, and if anything, just great sport.
Right,
Michelle is putting up with us, putting up with one Tyler Kendall, our great broadcast crew here for the G-Bags. Is we are going to get a whistle here, and it's going to be a goal kick coming after the foul, or I think was that an offside?
Yeah, I think it got Costner on the foul there.
That.
Yeah, just kind of went to the back of the Century defender there. Good, Alicia, good.
So Columbus with a 1-0 lead off of the Katie Cox goal in the first half, coming in the 39th minute from the penalty spot. That's our lone goal so far, although Columbus has been knocking. They are looking for that second goal to try to, break through.
Yeah, certainly like when you hear kind of these games where it's like 1-0 off a penalty kick, it's you maybe would insinuate maybe hasn't been as much action or kind of the game was choppy. I mean, the Eagles have had great chances. They've been catching. We kind of talked about in the first half a little bit. Century getting caught in numbers with the Eagles and them pressing and getting in opportune situations. So it certainly hasn't been because of lack of quality or one thing or the other. If anything else, I think the Eagles are certainly worthy of the goal that they have at the bare minimum.
Here's Katie Cox, the goal scorer. She gives it to Isabella Giannacci. It's going to be cleared out by Century United, but Columbus with the press trying to force the turnover. Giannacci trying to get ahead on it.
I like some of the balls the Eagles are playing. They're doing a good job of either playing some of the tight passes tough passes into tight windows, and they're looking opposite. They've been having good connecting passes. It's been crisp today for sure.
Absolutely, as opposite of our broadcast, which is maybe not the most crisp.
Self-burn.
We've got Danny Gunderson here to take the corner. She back on, was subbed off in that first half for Michaela Powers, but back on to start the second, as was Shay Robertson and, of course, Madison Costner. Now it is Cheryl Shope.
Nice tackle.
Great tackle there from Shope. Going to be a throw-in coming for Century United. All the Eagles have yet to find that elusive second goal. They've remained pretty stalwart defensively. Again, not seeing just Century United just having a real tough time dribbling through that midfield.
Right.
While the Eagles have created. And here's Katie Cox, the goal scorer. Leaves it for Shope. Shope swings across in, but it is going to catch the airstream there and get carried out of play. A goal kick is coming. We are in the 58th minute here at historic Crew Stadium. Here's long kick coming forward. Reventlow gets a head on it for Columbus. Cox out wide to Shope. And she gets it back to Cox.
Nice.
Calling for it was Gunderson, but instead long pass over to Bodker.
Nice
Bodker ahead to Donnelly. Good attack
backside
here for Columbus. Donnelly cross, and that's deflected nearly an own goal there for Century United. Getting her paws on it just to make the save there was the keeper.
Great vision by Cox there, able to find right back there Bodker, and Bodker was able to play it up to Donnelly there. So able to find some decent space and connecting pass up there to the front.
So we'll get a throw in here for the Eagles. And it's going to be the aforementioned Bodker to take this. Tosses it ahead for Madison Costner. Costner
Nice.
turns on the turbo sliding tackle.
Tough challenge there.
Yeah,
for sure.
rough tackle, but no foul coming.
Yeah,
Costner a little bit getting up a bit gingerly, but she seems like she's going to be able to walk it off. No, not making any eye contact with the bench. That's always a promising sign.
Got a triple sub here, it looks like.
Yeah,
for Century.
Number of players coming on for Century United. Looks like Kendall Donati.
That was the match for Century United, number 17, Emma Bundy.
Emma Bundy
26, Jaden Sharpless.
and Sharpless
Yep.
coming on. So it's Kendall Donati,
Place number 2,
Emma Bundy, and Jaden Sharpless coming on.
number 12, Gabrielle Larson. And number 9, Megan Dunn.
Nice. You know, Costa does such a good job of turning and feeling her defender where the defender's at. One-on-one.
Here's Costner. Oh, great shot. Good save there. And the keeper has made a couple nice saves.
Yes. Give her
for
credit.
them this afternoon. Bodker with it. A couple of good saves off of Costner to boot. Here's Audrey Shay back to Bodker. Bodker
Nice.
sees the opening, then leaves it off for Donnelly. Donnelly, nice little switch from her into the box.
Oh, good look.
Finds Janachi. Ooh, I thought that might have gotten an arm as it's going to go out of play. Good opportunity. Nice trickery there from Donnelly and to find Janachi there in the box, but she couldn't quite get that one through the traffic. Donnelly pressing. Looking to force the turnover. Gunderson,
Nice.
good slide in there. Now it's Costner. Costner in the box.
Oh, nice turn.
Little turnaround.
Good look.
Gives it to Janachi outside. Janachi! Oh, trying to get the postage stamp there was Isabella Janachi. She goes just wide of the post, but great movement from the Eagles. Great creativity. You're seeing it all around.
Yeah, Costner doing it all, Bart. You know, being a target player, connecting passes, taking people one-on-one, setting up her teammates. It's been great.
Absolutely has been, but you
Nice
do
turn.
want to see that second goal if you're Columbus, but you have the feeling that it is
Nice.
coming. Here's Cheryl Shope. She loses it. Now an opportunity for Century United, but Bodker there first, and Bodker turning on the afterburners. Now they're going to let that one roll out of play as Audrey Shay will pick it up and gives it back to Bodker. Bodker hasn't impressed at the right back position all afternoon as it's Costner trying to win that one, and that will be a foul. As a good battle there between Costner and the Century United center back, but an encouraging game. And again, we will see with Bodker the performance that she's put forward so far today, the Murray State player, whether she's going to be able to take this and make that right back spot her own.
All right. No, she's played well. Coming from the home of Ja Morant.
Yeah. She is a Big Walnut High School graduate, and she is in the Big Walnut High School Hall of Fame, just one of the all-timers for that program.
Yeah, no, she's done a really good job today. You know, I think in the second half we've seen a little bit more from her from kind of what she's able to do when she gets on the ball. And certainly an aggressive defender, willing to mix it up a bit, come in strong on tackles. Sometimes it takes a couple of games to get into a little bit, so maybe we even see more from her too. Going forward into the season here.
It will be interesting. Looks like we do have some subs warming up here for Columbus.
It's like Haggett, I think.
Yeah, I believe that is Tori Haggett. We still got some time here. Century United playing it forward, but Gunderson has it. Gunderson forward, trying to get to Janachi, but taken back. Now it's Katie Cox. Cox dribbling through trouble.
Nice.
So good on the ball.
Yeah.
Back to Shay. And that, I think, again, just remains the big difference between these teams. A little bit of the gulf in class is that ability, especially in the midfield position, when you look at Janachi, when you look at Cox, their ability to just dribble through traffic while Century United has felt like they've been forced to kind of just play those
Nice
long
turn.
balls.
Good look.
Here's Janachi in the box.
Hit it.
Janachi trying to find that far corner. Ooh, and she just puts it wide. Janachi, she is knocking at the door. She has got one coming.
Yeah, be able to get into some great space there. Robertson doing a good job on the end line, able to cut her defender, and find Janachi making the run into the box. Just not quite able to get a good strike on it. Certainly, if she puts that into the corner, she's beating the keeper, no doubt on that. Keeper was nowhere near it.
So a little bit more action here. Western Michigan product, Tori Haggett going in for the Eastern or Central Michigan product, Madison Costner. Our first sub
again.
of the half.
Nice look.
For Columbus. And here's Haggett.
Nice.
To Janachi. Gunderson now. Gunderson. Ball played into the box. She's trying to find Donnelly, but skips out of play. And it will be a goal kick.
Well, there goes. Here. Cheat sheet, I
got it. Fortunately, our Eagles staff
look at these
bailing
guys
us
go.
out. The real heroes.
Yeah, no stone unturned here by the Eagle staff.
It's Janachi with it now. Janachi, ball played ahead. Oh, rare turnover from number 2.
Yeah, not sure she quite saw that. The defender was reading that the entire way. Good work there by the Century United player.
Yep. Through ball there, though, is through right to the keeper, Amanda Poorbaugh, who's perfect so far today.
Yeah.
Although she hasn't been challenged too much. And, again, no complaints from us.
Yeah, if you're the goalie, that's the kind of days you like.
Here's Bodker. Bodker, good ball out wide to Robertson. Here comes Cheryl Shope. Bombing down the left wing side. Her ball sails in and into the waiting mitts of the keeper. We're into the 67th minute, approaching the 68th. Still a 1-0 lead for Columbus. That goal coming in the first half, courtesy of Katie Cox.
Ooh.
A well-earned penalty.
Lucky there. I think she was trying to play it past that center back. Alicia Donnelly was all over that pass, but fortunate for Century, center back was able to collect there and keep the ball moving.
Wow.
And I wonder also if you're Matt Ogden there, you sub off. Just lost my train of thought here. There we go. Madison Costner, you sub her off with about, in the 60th, 65th minute.
Mm-hmm.
Do you maybe buy her, 10, 15 minutes on the bench, get it from below, and then bring her back in to kind of maybe put a cap off the game there?
Oh, yeah. She's definitely known for her hold-up play, too.
Right.
I think you might be onto something there, Darren. Century United, though, if they have anything to say about it, they might try to force Madison Costner
all they need is one, right? So, maybe
here's a good opportunity for them is a nice ball played forward.
Nice tackle.
But an even nicer tackle. You heard it.
get a touch to it.
Ooh, that
stick with it.
clearance took a odd bounce and fortuitous for Century United. Played across the box.
Done,
Cheryl
Cheryl.
Shope's there. Shope cleared out, trying to get it, but that took an odd bounce.
Well done.
That clearance, making no mistakes there.
I think you're a good opportunity here for the Eagles to reset, get organized. A couple subs here coming on for Century. Nice pass there by Century. That was a great little look. Caught the Eagles. One of the center backs the center backs weren't quite on the same page as far as keeping their line, but made a nice ball through. And certainly one we talked about a lot today, Bart, Cheryl Shope, did a good job sticking with the play, tracking it down, and able to make a great tackle.
A couple substitutions coming back on as Megan Donnelly for Century United, along with number 12, Gabrielle Larson. They're replacing Maya Sharpless and I believe Jaden Sharpless. Here's Cox. Cleared, and then that shot there just a bit outside from Century United.
I think a couple of that sequence, just, even going back to where Katie Cox had a miss it here, some little lackluster on some of the clearances. I think the Eagles, you want to try and clean that up and just be, if anything else, just get rid of the ball, kick it out of bounds.
Absolutely. Yeah, you cannot afford to let Century United back in this game off of a sloppy play.
Right.
That would just be heartbreaking for Columbus.
Nice turn.
After playing so well.
Good.
Here's Shay. Sweeps it ahead for Cox. Cox now to Cheryl Shope. Shope challenging from that left side. Ball takes a bounce off the defender. It looks like it went off Cox, or Shope, I should say. And so it is going to be a throw-in from about as deep on the field as you can have a throw-in.
Right.
Although the Century United player, gave herself extra 10 yards or so.
Nice.
Great movement there from Cox, but it's going to be
little techers there.
Away. Yeah. We're seeing a bit of the
both sides,
creativity.
right?
Yeah. Of course, Cheryl Shope was showing the techers earlier. Alicia Donnelly had a couple nice walkovers. Here's Columbus as Giannacci is fouled.
Let's see if the Eagles here. Yeah, it looks like they're going to move some players front, try and get a set piece opportunity. Maybe not.
Yeah,
usually you see that
quickly
with the Eagles. They take their chances from the ball in the box. Maybe still see something like that here.
And you wonder if, maybe that was also a choice of the personnel. You don't have Michaela Powers playing right now, who's usually, that dead ball specialist, especially those long dead balls. Ooh, it's that cross there from Donnelly just over the head of Shay Robertson.
Good idea, though. That was a ball there. That was that was open. Good eyes there by Donnelly.
Now, up ahead, it's Danny Gunderson.
Nice look.
Gunderson to Donnelly. Back to Gunderson now. It's going to be Century United with it.
Nice turn.
That's Megan Donnelly. Donnelly playing it ahead, but it's broken up there by Bodker. She's trying to find Kendall Donati. Here's Monique Reventlow.
Good idea.
Ball forward to Shope, just out of her reach. Here's an opportunity to take it the other way here for Century United. Ball skips off of Reventlow, forcing them outside there. Is Shay. Cross into the box. Low cross was cleared out by Bodker. A timely defensive play. That
Take that for
cross,
the Eagles.
Yep, was of no challenge, no concerns, and we'll get a goal kick here coming for Columbus. We're in the 74th minute. Katie Cox's penalty in the 39th minute is still the difference. As Eagles nest over in 105. A little rowdy and rambunctious. We love it. Ahead now, it's Alicia Donley.
Unfortunate there.
Took an odd bounce, and it's going to go out of play. Goal kick here coming.
It's always a sneaky technique that seems a lot easier than sometimes is done. You got all of your momentum. You're sprinting. The defender is in a pretty good position, and your only option maybe is to cut it, but they're right there potentially to block and get the ball back. So try and go around, and the ball skips away.
There. It's going to be Giannacci now with it. Giannacci trying to get it out wide to Donley. Donley loses it, but it's going to go out of play off of the Century United player. Bodker will throw it in.
Caleb Powers, maybe a double switch here for the Eagles. We've got
Powers looking
Losey.
like she's coming on for Danny Gunderson.
Substitutions for your Eagles.
And then, yes.
We've got Donley coming out for Jillian Losey.
She replaces number 15, Alicia Donley.
So Donley,
Number 13,
who had the brace last week, has been held off the scoreboard today. But has had a couple opportunities.
I like the idea.
Ball played ahead by Shay. It looked like I did see Ashley Goglin on the bench in a penny, so
it was a late scratch or
encouraged
something.
to see her at least kind of up there moving around, and we'll see. Right now, knock on wood, Matt Ogden does not need her. And, it's good depth to have and experience, especially with players like Gunderson and Michaela Powers, who maybe aren't naturals in that defensive, midfielder position, but are certainly, Powers, obviously, a center back by trade, and Gunderson, you mentioned, she's a coach. They know the game
right.
and know the position, even if that isn't their natural position. Here's Reventlow.
Nice turn.
Trying to give Losey some space. But here comes Century United the other way. Played back and now pressing are the Eagles. Great tackle there from Bodker.
Heard that one from up here in the booth.
Yeah. That was
Crunching
Megan
tackle.
Donnelly who played that up, but taken away by Cheryl Shope.
Nice.
Good leave there as Giannacci steps over it, keeping her head up, looking for options. Here's Losey in the corner. Losey challenging, trying to go inside out. Loses that one, but is able to send it back to Shay as the Eagles maintain possession. Bodker now on the right wing. Good cross from Bodker.
Ooh.
Head. Ooh.
That was
just
interesting.
off target. Yeah, it took a odd bounce off, but ended up, being a little bit closer than you thought it would be when it went off her. Goal kick coming here. We are in the 78th minute. Eagles next in action next weekend on the 26th. They'll take on Ambassadors Cleveland. Here's Giannacci in the box. Giannacci,
good D.
Great potential goal-saving tackle there from Century United. Is Giannacci, she's missed probably wide left, wide right, and not very wide, and up, and you know she's going to find the back of the
She's
net if
getting
she
there.
gets another chance.
Right.
Corner kick being taken by number
Maya
13,
Sharpless coming on, as is Alyssa Condillo for Central United. Corner kick coming from Michaela Powers. Low and in the box. Ooh. Columbus, though, is going to keep it. It's a nice opportunity. Powers remaining and sending
ball
another
in.
ball swinging in.
Oh.
Ooh. A little bit more trouble there for the keeper than, maybe she initially thought it would be.
Yeah, Shay Robertson not quite able to get her foot around. It looks like she maybe got that on her thigh or some other upper part of her leg there.
Now here comes Central United. It's out wide with Kendall Donati.
Not quite the cross she was looking for, I think, there.
Not quite, but Century able to maintain some possession. Now it's out wide, challenging Cheryl Shope.
Well done.
Good luck with that. Here's Shope. Back with the keeper. Oh, it's going to actually go to Amanda Porbaugh. She'll say, I'll take that myself. And the big boot from the Olentangy grad. Now, diagonal ball played ahead by Megan Donnelly for Century United.
There. Here you go. Good. Nice.
There's Robertson. Back to Katie Cox. Cox with some open field. Ooh, she was trying to get it ahead there, but just couldn't quite get through. A good look, though, and a rare giveaway from Cox. Michaela Powers takes it back for Columbus, and here's Cox once again. Now head to Janachi. Janachi and the Eagles have a good chance here with numbers. Janachi. She has Jillian Losi out wide, but she looks like she's going to take it herself. Trying a little chip in that one. Did it go off of the Century player? Not quite. Nope, mishit, and it will be a goal kick. We are just into the 82nd minute. Katie Cox's penalty in the first half is the difference.
Let's say I liked what Giannacci did there. She, no one was going towards the ball, towards her to close down the space. So she kept taking it, and I think the Century players were trying to get the ball wide, so they were still kind of keeping it somewhat compact. But by holding on to the ball, she was able to continue to drive, towards the goal and create more opportunities for her Eagles teammates. I thought that she was able to suck them in at the last second. She could have got that wide over to, I think it was Shay Robertson. Clear good. No, that could have been potentially the better opportunity there, but. So you certainly like her being aggressive, though. Don't want her to stop doing that.
Absolutely. Here's Century United looking for an opportunity, but that ball is going to be out of reach, and it's going to be a throw in for the Eagles. Looks like we might have a substitution or two coming in. I think it looks like, just as you called it, Darren, coming back on, it's going to have Madison Costner and Alicia Donnelly. Costner, coming back for the final 10 minutes.
Yeah. So they might have to wait till the next stoppage.
It does look like it. Cleared up by Audrey Shea. And out of play there as Bodker's ball deflects off the Century United player. So, coming back on, Madison Costner along with Alicia Donnelly. Off for the Eagles. It's Shay Robinson and Tori Haggett. So Jillian Losey's going to remain on in that right wing or left wing position. Now it's back. Good break up there. Just easy, quick step up by Michaela Powers. There.
Good.
Powers sending it over for Shope to run into it. Now Cheryl Shope has some open field. That's not something you want if you're Central United.
Nice ball.
Step over there from Cheryl.
Somebody get
Out
the
to
box.
Donley. Donley now inverted on that left side. Donley,
Looking
a
in,
good cross
the
in
ball.
there. Ooh, it's with Cox at the edge of
Nice.
the box. Back to Janacci.
Tackle.
Janacci tackled. Good keep there from Cheryl Shope. Shope swinging it over, trying to find Jillian Losey, but that one's going to sail out of play for a goal kick. We are in the 85th minute here. 1-0 remaining the score. Columbus looking for that elusive second goal. They'll settle, though, if the scoreline stands.
Yeah, you're getting to a point here where you definitely don't want to overexert yourself if you don't have to, or put yourself in a position where you don't have enough defenders behind the ball. But certainly it would make your life a lot easier and take some pressure off you if you're able to get a second.
And that's one of those, advantages and maybe one of the other reasons, the rationale for Matt Ogden in bringing on Michaela Powers for Danny Gunderson. Gunderson, we talked about, usually playing a bit more advances. Amanda Poorbaugh had a little bit of trouble with that one, but was able to ultimately track it down. And Powers, the natural center back there playing the defense, almost maybe more of a sweeper role. We'll see. She's still lining up in midfield. Ball sent out of play, and it's going to be Shope to throw it in. Here's Reventlow. Donley to Costner. Costner, good turn here. Gets it ahead to Losey, and now it's with Bodker. Bodker trying to send a one-touch cross right back in, but bounced out of play, and we'll get a goal kick here in the 86th minute. Pressing is Jillian Losey. Able to skate or take it out now with the wheels run down. That's Rita Kendrosia, but was not able to track it down. Ultimately, it will be a throw-in for Columbus. Bodker. She'll take it. Losey headed to Michaela Powers. Nice little dummy there from Katie Cox to let that one go through. Janacci back to Shay. Shay trying to go out wide to Shope, and she'll get there in time. Back to Reventlow. Shope gets it from her. There's Donley. Ooh, Donley is trying a little flick.
That's interesting.
Ball skied clear, and I think that's it will not get out of play in time as Reventlow traps it down, sends it up
Nice.
along the line, and that is going to go out of play off of Central United. Approaching the 88th minute, Eagles with the 1-goal lead. Oh, going inside out. Good opportunity here, and a nice grab there from the keeper, Poorbaugh. Keep that ball from getting through.
Yeah.
It was Rita Kendrosa waiting on the back post if she did not make that save.
There we go.
Here's Cox
lucky.
losing it. Now here comes, that was Jaden Sharpless who played it ahead there from Central United. Now it's to Losey. Losey loses that one. Sails off, and it's going to be a throw in here for Century United. It looks like they're going to get another substitute in here, approaching probably the last one that they'll be getting in. We are in now the 89th minute. Anna Bundy.
Yeah, the better half of the past, the 80th minute up here. Century's done a good job having consistent pressure on the Eagles. Eagles have been able to, really have much of control of the ball for a consistent period of time. So Eagles just got to continue to stay solid defensively. Bleed this clock out and take this offsides call.
They certainly will.
So
it's going to be, it looks like Audrey Shay.
Looks like
She's not rushing for it. They're going to let Pourba take it. Again, the clock, the friend of Columbus. Headed back to Sharpless for Century United. Reventlow gets her noggin on it and gets it out to the middle of the park. Costner.
Nice
turn from Madison Costner. She's got Losi find her. She's taking it herself. Leaves it to Losi at the edge of the box. Losi trying to take a shot there with that left foot. It sailed a little bit wide, and it'll be a goal kick here. We are in the 90th minute here. Not sure what stoppage time is going to be. I cannot imagine
be a whole lot
more than 2 minutes.
Well done.
Ahead. Here's Isabella Giannacci.
There will be 1 minute of
Just 1 minute of stoppage time.
I think when you hear that now, you just
wide
park it here in the
Losi.
corner.
Absolutely. Well, Losi going for it, trying to find Madison Costner. There's Cox heading it there. Can Donnelly get there first? No.
Good.
But Reventlow, a good clearance there from the veteran. Getting it forward. Costner. I was hoping she might be able to run into that, but it's going to be cleared out by Century United. And
that's right, Morgan. Take your time.
yeah, exactly. Hey, maybe you might, Morgan, before you throw that in, check your laces.
You gotta
make sure they're tied. Yeah, get some water if you need it. Whatever you need to
not
do.
Suggesting you have a cramp, but if you did, you might as well fall in the field of play.
As that's going to be headed out. Hey, appreciate they advanced the ball for us. As Morgan Bodker taking her time to get there. Julian Losi may not have gotten the memo earlier. Now she is. She's going straight to that corner, asking for it. That ball will take a deflection. Ooh, and almost out for a throw, and instead it will be a goal kick. And this will be a quick one taken by Century United. I don't know that they're going to have enough time, though.
Yeah, they may get a
especially
chance
if you're
to move the
playing it
field.
out the
Nope,
back
they
like
don't
that.
get that.
Nope. So that will do it. The Eagles get the win and the clean sheet here at historic Cruz Stadium. Your final score, 1-0. Katie Cox's penalty in the first half is the decisive goal. We are going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back to recap the game and preview our upcoming game next week against Cleveland. Again, the Eagles, the winners today on Eagle TV, sponsored by Perez Morris, Fire and Ice Heating and Cooling, Nordeca, and of course powered by your friends, the Greater Columbus Golden Boys and Girls.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, columbuseaglesfc.com. Fly with us today.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, columbuseaglesfc.com. Fly with us today.
We are back here at the tiny Demon Fortress itself. Historic Columbus Crew Stadium is your Columbus Eagles, the winners this afternoon. 1-0 the final score. Katie Cox, a penalty in the 39th minute. Well earned from the midfielder.
Yeah.
It is ultimately the difference. Columbus, though, had the better chances, and you know, maybe the score line isn't quite as flattering as it should have been for Columbus, but if you're Matt Ogden, the Eagles, you're going to take that.
Well, no doubt. You know, anytime you're able to get a win, obviously you're gonna take the 3 points. But I think you have to be, ecstatic with the way the team played today. Maybe some of the ball didn't go in the back of the net as much as like you were saying, Bart. But they had great opportunities. They're turning it over in the other opponent's half, and you're creating opportunities where you're up 3-2 man. Trying to create those great goal scoring opportunities. Those goals will come. You get Madison Cosner and Giannacchi in the right areas. Those goals are bound to come. But I think towards the end there, you don't want to, when you're up 1-0 and you don't quite slam the door shut, you still want to be able to have like that fortitude to get through the last 5-10 minutes. If it's a little bit chopped, maybe you're not dominating the ball as much as you'd like. So I think that's a great thing to build off as well.
And on the other end of the field, really, they have to be so happy with how they were playing defensively.
Yeah.
That strong back four, Monique Reventlow getting the start in there, as well as Morgan Bodker looking strong at the right back position, and really, solid and making it a boring afternoon for Amanda Poorbaugh, who, again, I think she will have no complaints with that.
Sure. Yeah, no doubt about it. Audrey Shea put in a great shift today, too, so you just tell that they just looked like they just played very well connected. Not a whole lot of opportunities for Century, and those are definitely some things to continue to build off of.
So this win brings the Eagles above 500. They are 3-2-1 on the campaign now. A couple wins in a row too, albeit against this Century United team. But ultimately, when you're playing teams who Century United find themselves at the bottom of the division standings, when you're playing those teams, you can't leave those points on the table, and that's what the Eagles made sure not to do. Yeah,
and even some of those games where you're playing back to back against the same opponent, they just lost kind of a heartbreaker to the Eagles a week ago, and now they're coming back and they know that they can compete with the Eagles. You've only lost by a goal, so sometimes those games are even harder. So great job by the Eagles.
It was a terrific job by the Eagles, of course, and that midfield trio. This time you had a couple subbing out. Ashley Goglin not able to make the start, but instead Danny Gunderson and Michaela Powers at different times filling in for. But again, those just the dynamic duo there of Isabella Giannacci and Katie Cox, who ultimately scored the goal. Giannacci, could have had 2 or 3 herself, and again, just really encouraging performance from these 2 first-year players for the Eagles.
Yeah, and I think as those 2 go, the team's going to go this year. I think if you have those 2 playing as well as they can, you're expecting them to continue to play at that level. So, continue to play like that, and also keep building the connections with some other people and bring them in. They've been doing a good job getting the ball wide, but yeah, I think it's a great pairing. You can really slot that last person, even if it's not Goglin. You can see Gunderson and Michaela Powers just kind of doing their thing and slotting in and playing solid D.
So the Eagles will be back in action next weekend. We'll be back at Bernlohr Stadium there in Bexley as they take on the Cleveland Ambassadors, or is it Ambassadors Cleveland? Let me just quick confirm. This is Ambassadors Cleveland. 4 o'clock start at Bernlohr Stadium. You can get your tickets at Columbus Eagles FC.com, or you can catch us on the webcast. We want to thank our sponsors, too, for the webcast that bring all of this. Of course, starting with Perez Morris, and thank you to Michelle Thompson, who joined us at halftime and filled in for Darren pretty admirably.
Yeah, she take my job if she wanted
exactly.
to. I mean,
did a great job. Thank you, Michelle, and thank you, Perez Morris. The law firm of Perez Morris is a women-owned business headquartered in Columbus, but they've got offices in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. They are represent some of the largest U.S. international industry leaders from airline, automotive, construction, financial services, restaurants, logistics, transportation, you name it. Really focus on guiding their clients to manage their business risks as well as their professional management and commercial liability exposures. They make deals happen by providing unmatched defense, business litigation, and general counsel. Perez Morris, women supporting women. Visit PerezMorris.com to learn more. Also want to thank Fire and Ice Heating and Cooling. Of course, our friends and you can head to Indoor Temp.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust?
Hey, the weather was terrific, but we all lived through this past week in Columbus. If you do not have an AC, head to IndoorTemp.com. Get you one from Fire and Ice Heating and Cooling. And then, of course, our friends at the Nordecki, joking, of course, Nordec, for being the title sponsor here for our webcast. Head to Nordec.com. Nordec memberships on sale right now, and really big shout out to Nordec as well as the Columbus Crew front office for working together to make this game happen. It was such a pleasure, bucket list stuff for Darren and I and our whole team here to be able to call this game and to be able to bring it to you, and none of that would have been possible without the support of the Nordec, as well as a big shout out to the Columbus Crew for doing this. And hey, crew, you can do it a couple more times. I mean, again, we love Bernlohr Stadium. We love Capitol, but there's just something about calling games here at historic Crew Stadium. Make it happen, fellas. So for Darren, Darren, any other thoughts, parting thoughts from the game?
It's been a great day overall, watching Crew 2. Be able to broadcast the game with you guys, and David Faust and Tyler Kendall running the show behind us. So it's been a pleasure, and also seeing Tyler's mom and also Bart and your mom behind the scenes here too. It's been pretty neat. So I'm very happy here. Absolutely,
and of course, and a big shout out before we go to all the dads out there watching. It is Father's Day, and we appreciate all you all do to make this and allow us to be able to have this sort of fun and allow fans like this to enjoy this. So again, thank you to everybody for tuning in this afternoon. Had so much fun bringing you this great 1-0 win for the Eagles. So for Darren, myself, for our entire crew here, Bart Logan signing off. The Eagles again, the final score 1-0. We'll see you next week.